Welcome to the Movie Madhouse. I'm Rob.
I'm James.
I'm Jason.
And we are back. Sorry about last week, guys.
No, understandable.
Yeah.
That sucks. So
yeah, sadly it does a lot. It does a lot. But we are back now in time for
one of your favorite annual events.
Exactly. I don't know if you actually read the description for today's episode.
No, I have not.
Oh, yeah. We
What's the matter?
Shining partially in my eyes.
Oh,
It's right in your eyes. How are you standing?
I know, right? It's all good.
You're fine?
I'm fine. If you're good, I'm good. Yeah, it's time we give our picks for the winners for those little tin statues.
Yep.
Yep.
The popularity
See
contest
who
and
gets the chocolate and
who paid the most
Exactly.
money, who paid the most money, that kind of thing,
Yep.
Who greased the most palms.
Well, it ain't the Weinsteins.
Not that it. Ooh, well played, sir.
Oh, it's not Harvey, at least.
Yeah.
Let's leave. I don't even know what the other one's name is.
Bob.
Bob. Let's leave Bob out of it.
He's changed his name. He's now Jose and lives in Mexico and says, "Don't even talk to me." That's my guess.
Yeah, maybe. I haven't heard anything about him since everything what happened with Harvey, so very possible.
Yes. That sort of blew up fast.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it did.
Mm-hmm. But now here we are.
Yes.
For the Oscar picks for this year. It's March when they start.
Yeah, it's like second week in March or something.
Okay.
Something like that.
So we're still ahead of the curve.
Yes, we are.
So
And we're doing this week. Then we're doing Jimmy next week.
Yep.
Then we're going to do the Razzies. And I have to double check when the Razzies are, because the Razzies are the day before the Oscars. So we're pushing the timeline for the Razzies. We may actually be doing the Razzies late.
Well, that's okay. We won't just. Oh wait, we got to check the website to get the nominees.
Yeah.
Maybe we better do that tonight.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll check that before we leave today.
I already did mine.
Did you?
I figured it didn't take me long to do these. I'm like, I'm just going to check the Razzies. And it was like, Madam Web.
Click. Wait a minute. That was last year. Wouldn't it be Craven this year?
No.
Was that still last
Madam Web
year?
is 24.
Oh, dang. Okay.
It was, yeah.
Early
it
24.
was one of the first movies I saw last year, I think.
That's right. It was like January, February.
It was very early.
Yeah.
24,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. That still counts.
It does count.
Craven was late. Craven was awesome.
I loved Craven.
I still haven't.
And I'm a Craven. Like, Craven's my favorite Spider-Man villain.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like Craven's Last Hunt is the epitome of a good Craven Spider-Man story.
Right.
And I thought Aaron Taylor Johnson did a great job with that story. Like, it's not the Craven story, but it is a good Craven story.
Yeah.
Right. Like, I don't know what people are cranky about.
I think it more comes down to people they're done with a lot of traditional comic stuff.
Well, and I do also get the fact, because this was a hard sell too, because I like Craven as a villain, and he was not really a villain in this one.
No, nor was Venom in the 3 movies.
But
Venom does go that way in the comics.
in comics, he has. Yeah.
Yeah.
Craven never has. Morbius never has. Like these ones that they try to flip.
Yeah.
So I get it.
I heard a lot of gripes about there's the opening scene with Aaron Taylor Johnson, then it goes back for like 20, 25 minutes to when he's a kid. I'm like, it's called backstory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
it's traditional comic flair. That's
Exactly.
what they got to do.
That's why people were like, "Oh my God, Spider-Man didn't do the origin like they should have."
One movie I did see on the weekend, like you saw, what'd you see? Captain America?
Captain America.
I watched The Gorge.
Oh,
I saw you. You rated that pretty well. I have not pulled the trigger on it yet.
It's awesome. I won't say anything.
Marcel, really quick, says I haven't seen it yet either, but I like the comic. In the comics, I like him too.
I never read a
And
comic
other
with
James
him
is
in
here.
it. Hello.
Hey, Lou.
Hey, yeah. Yeah. Oh, Craven's Last Hunt. If you read that, you'll not really want to read others because they'll feel a little inferior. Like it is so good. But now that I've built it up, it'll suck.
That's usually how it goes.
That's exactly how it goes.
Well, it was like when I finally read The Killing Joke. I'm like, really, people like this?
Oh, hey, come on now.
I was really let down by that.
That is a problem when it's built up too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
It was the be all and end all of Batman Joker stories.
Yeah.
You ever watch or ever read Dark Knight Returns?
No, but I saw the 2-part animated movie that they did.
Which is the best Batman movies made.
Oh fuck no.
Really?
No, the commentaries that Kevin Smith and Mark Bernard did for those 2 movies were better than the movies themselves.
Ooh, them's fighting
How do you
words.
fight that one? Because you got Batman on one
know,
side
yeah.
and Kevin on the other.
Yeah, but me and Kevin don't always agree.
They weren't bad, but no, that's like people who think that Spider-Verse is the best Spider-Man movie. No, it's the worst Spider-Man movie.
Ooh.
Which isn't to say it's bad. It's just it's at the bottom of all the Spider-Man movies.
I don't think I'd go that far.
No.
And Across the Spider-Verse is
Look, a topic change. James says, I watched The Gorge today too. Awesome.
awesome. Yes.
I've been curious about it since I first saw the trailer, so I'm looking forward to watching it sometime soon.
Yeah.
Where did you was this out of town or?
No, it's Apple TV.
No, I watched it
Oh,
online because it's an Apple TV original. So
it's not a theater thing. Okay.
No, it's not.
I thought it was going to be. I didn't notice when I saw the trailer the first time that it was an Apple TV original.
Because I've been going through the thing because the past couple weekends I watched Wolfman, I watched Companion, and then I watched Captain America.
Yeah.
So
I just happened to notice on YouTube that somebody did a review for it. I'm like, is it out? It's like Apple TV. I can watch it.
Perfect.
I think I'm going to be going to my first movie theater movie watch in a couple weeks
To see
for this year.
Captain America.
No,
What?
Mickey 17.
I'm curious about that one.
Yeah.
I'm really,
okay.
really curious about it. That trailer really fascinated me.
I'm curious what's going to get me out to the theater because I saw one movie in the theater last year. And that was Civil War, and it was awesome. But there was nothing else that I wanted to see Gladiator 2, and Rebecca did not.
No.
But we both equally wanted to see Civil War, so we saw that.
Oh, Marcel said, my daughter and I saw Wolfman. We like the story in it. And that's just it. It's an okay movie.
That's what I heard.
That was Tally's review to me.
Yeah. Like technically there's nothing wrong with it. It's just doesn't have that hook, you know? Am I glad I saw it? Yeah. But will I see it again? No.
Maybe I'll ask Rebecca whenever The Accountant 2. I finally saw the trailer for that.
Oh yeah. That comes out soon
That
too.
looks pretty awesome. I don't know if she'll want to see it, but she liked the first one, I believe.
And if you get to see the companion, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's another one
crazy.
I've been curious about since I saw the trailer.
Yep. It's interesting because it's all about jailbreaking your sex bot.
Yeah.
And the thing opens with nobody driving and he's on his phone and it's like, okay, self-driving cars aren't quite that good yet. I'm of that mindset when yet he's sitting there with a life-size sex doll.
Right.
That's talking to him. It's
Right.
like, dude, suspension of disbelief.
Exactly.
Come on. It's like-
It's just slightly futuristic.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Hey Alfonso, how you doing?
Hello.
Alfonso.
Hey.
Alfonso was busy at a convention this past weekend that I wanted to go to so desperately but couldn't go.
Which one?
Tricon in Kitchener.
Oh,
Yep. I wanted so badly to go, but
who was there?
actually Allison Court was there
Oh, okay. I did see some posts about that one.
and Alfonso,
And Alfonso.
right?
He's the headliner, right?
That's right.
Okay.
Always. Oh, apparently he thinks it's a joke.
So hey, let's talk about the Oscars.
Okay,
Sorry. I know.
All right.
I know.
Might as well since we're here.
Squirrel.
You know,
Okay.
because it's just so excited. I've seen all of them.
Yeah. So have I.
I've seen 3 of the Best Picture nominees.
My version in my head.
I think I've seen 2, maybe 3.
Well,
At least 2.
Our first category, I can tell you, I have not seen any of them.
Okay.
Because it's first is Best Original Score.
Mm.
And the nominees are The Brutalist, Conclave, Amelia Perez, Wicked, and The Wild Robot.
Yeah, I have not seen any of them. I want to see The Wild Robot. I do, and Wicked, but I'm waiting for the wife. She's not interested on that one for whatever reason. It's right up her alley, but she doesn't really want to see it. But based on what Tally's told me and the kind of buzz that I'm hearing, I'm going to go with The Brutalist on that one.
The Brutalist?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. And from what I've seen in trailer and whatnot, it's that sweeping epic style. I think that's right up their alley.
Okay. It'd be so much fun if I actually knew these movies. It would.
Yeah. The Brutalist is that 3-hour one that has the intermission.
See, when we did this last year, I remember we actually tried to watch them all. And this year it was like Thursday, we're going to do it. Okay. Now it's Monday.
Yeah.
So
No, it's a World War II Nazi era movie starring Adrian Brody, not called The Pianist.
Yes. It's about brutalism architecture.
Oh, Alfonso says Wicked because of the actress. Is that why you want to watch it?
No,
I guess I haven't seen them.
I'm a big musicals fan, so
oh, gotcha.
Like we go for the musicals, and we know like Defying Gravity and whatnot. We've seen versions of those songs, but the movie is taking it to that whole next level, right?
Fair enough. Marcel says he's seen 2 of those.
Okay.
Which James picks Wild Robot.
I've heard good things about Wild Robot.
Yep. But he then says Wicked will probably take it, though.
I don't know, for score, maybe. It's possible, sure.
Well, who's your pick for best original score?
I haven't seen any of them either. I went with Conclave.
Did you?
Yeah.
Why did you pick that?
I don't know.
I just pulled it out of a hat.
I think I picked Conclave for a lot of things, just because I hear a lot of very solid reviews about it. So
yeah, Conclave again strikes me as just that typical kind of Oscar bait kind of flick.
I also am fairly certain that, yeah, I've never heard of any of these composers, and I used to follow them.
You used to.
You'd Hans Zimmer,
okay,
Rupert Gregson, Warner,
John Williams, Danny Elfman.
Yeah, and there's nobody there I recognize. Even what's his name? He goes by Junkie XL, but Tom Holkenborg.
Oh, okay.
I've never heard his real name. I've only ever heard Junkie XL.
Yeah, he did Junkie XL as Junkie XL for I think Batman versus Superman, but he went by Tom Holkenborg for Black Mass and I think the first Deadpool movie. But he goes by both.
Interesting.
Yeah, depending on, I guess, what kind of score he's doing.
But you're right. I don't know any of these names.
Yeah.
So I also went with Conclave.
Cool.
Because I've heard that name before.
Yeah. Well, it's like a religious political drama, Pope or whatever, that kind of stuff. So
choosing a new Pope.
Yeah.
Okay. So our next category then is Best Original Song.
Which I have not heard any of these songs.
No. El Mal from Amelia Perez. The Journey from The Six.
The 6888.
6888. Oh, that is one word. Okay.
Yeah, 6888.
Like a Bird from Sing Sing. Mi Camino from Amelia Perez. And Never Too Late from Elton John. Never Too Late. Music and lyrics by Elton John. I'm not going to read the rest of that. Never mind.
Yeah. Based on really nothing at all other than not picking Amelia Perez. Tally actually watched it and he said that movie, it is baffling why it's being nominated because he said the music sucks.
Really?
Yes. And Tally's a music guy. Like he loves musicals and whatnot. Amelia Perez, he said the music sucks. So I definitely not picking either of those songs. I went with the one Like a Bird. Because I've heard good buzz on that movie Sing Sing, but A24 just dropped the ball on its Oscar push.
Okay.
There was a big article, I think, in mid-December that came out that was talking about how A24 really dropped the ball on their promotion for Sing Sing.
James, you lost me on Best Original Song.
Well, none of these songs have cracked into like pop culture, right?
Usually, you're used to hearing like "Let It Go" or Bruce Springsteen, "Philadelphia,"
or Bruno, or
something.
Yes, yeah,
or the Top Gun Maverick, Lady Gaga.
Exactly. Like everything's been radio silent, which isn't good in music.
No.
So, all right, then, James, who did you pick?
I went with The Journey from 6888. The World War II movie about the all-female black regiment that went overseas. I think they were there to make sure the soldiers got their mail or something, but it was like the first black regiment of women, I think. I don't know. Rebecca saw it. She said it was really good. And the song's by Diane Warren, who did like...
She's been nominated every year for over 10 years.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, I know
but she
that
did
name.
I Don't Want to Miss a Thing, the Aerosmith song from Armageddon. She did Painted on My Heart, the Cult song from Gone in 60 Seconds.
So we know she won't win.
Kelly said it's a meme that she's been nominated for like 10 years in a row.
She's the Susan Lucci of music.
Basically.
She's a great songwriter. So that's my only basis because I haven't seen any of those movies
Fair enough.
or heard the songs.
I went with Never Too Late
Elton John.
because I love Elton John.
Sure.
And
I nearly did because I love Elton John too.
I don't think I've ever heard a bad Elton John song.
No,
So
I would agree. What I've heard, not a massive Elton John fan, but yeah.
Road to El Dorado, Lion King, like all these movies that he's done, the scores have been amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just leave it there.
What were you
Where
going
do you think he was
towards?
going?
Well, because I said it not a bad Elton John song, and I heard him over there going.
Well, there's one. It's a like
No.
Honky Cat.
Honky Cat.
Honky Cat.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that song, but I don't hate it.
Okay, I'll take that. There we go. That works,
I was about to say, don't be hating on Crocodile Rock, man.
right?
No, I kind of like Crocodile Rock.
It's too
I-
damn catchy.
I
That's
like
what
when
it
I
is.
hear it in a movie. I won't
Yep.
play it on its own.
You're missing out.
Right? Okay. Best original screenplay.
Ooh, here we go.
These ones we have Enora, The Brutalist, A Real Pain, September 5, and The Substance.
What I'm picking for this, I don't expect it to actually win, honestly. But just because it is, I've only seen a couple of the movies in this list. I'm picking The Substance because that is such an original concept, what they did. So, I got to give it props for writing that.
That's the only one out of that whole list I've seen.
Highly
And I-
recommend Enora. Enora is great.
And I know it won't win because it's horror.
Yeah.
So trust me, I'm shocked it's nominated. So
I don't know that it's horror.
It's
body horror.
a body horror, yes.
Have you seen it?
Yes,
Well, then you know.
it's the only one of those I've seen.
Yeah, me too. Well, then who did
I want
I-
to see I want to see A Real Pain. I do want to watch that.
I heard that was good. I meant to watch it before the end of the year.
you
but
could technically say The Substance is a real pain.
That's
Thank
a
you.
stretch.
Thank
Come
you. I'll be
on,
here all
dude.
week. Yeah, Alfonso's right. He said, Substance, I finally watched it. Amazing, but it is gory.
Oh, yeah.
What is The Substance about? It is about a aging woman who wants to relive youth. And to do that, she has to inject herself with the substance.
Yes.
yeah, and she gets to spend a
Mhm.
certain amount of time as the younger version,
Yep.
and then she has to change back. But
you
if she
are one.
if she overuses, if she overstays her welcome, it gets taken away
Yes. You got to follow the
Yeah.
rules.
in a
Gotta
gross
follow
manner.
the rules and remember you.
I love the
are
guy's
one.
voice on the phone, just like just a matter of factly, like this is what you did. This is what you're paying for.
I think I talked to him about my credit card one time. Got that voice. All right, James, what did you pick for best original screenplay?
I already said The Substance.
Oh, you did too?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's the only one I've seen, but you can't find something more original than that out of those ones.
I went with September 5 only because I've been hearing buzz about it. I don't know what it's about. I've never seen it.
It's another take on like the Munich, Germany bombing, the
Oh,
Olympic bombing.
The
But it's about the TV
the
station.
hostages. The
Yes,
hostages.
about the hostages, and they're trapped on TV station or something like
Yeah.
okay.
like the NBC broadcast station or whatever.
I'm pulling an audible. I'm going to Substance 2 because that sounds like every other movie. There.
I want to say The Brutalist might be the front runner for that one, but I'm still sticking by The Substance because of its
Twilight Zone
originality.
stolen from. Well, maybe.
There's an episode of that storyline. Oh, really?
They might have borrowed from it. I don't know.
Well, remember, there are no original ideas.
Yeah, true.
And Twilight Zone's been around for a long time, so they put a lot of crazy ideas
And
out there.
yeah, they really stretched the corners of the boxes of their
yeah.
ideas.
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
So yeah, I get that. Oh, there was one comment just popped up. Yes. Okay.
Mhm.
Our next one is best adapted screenplay. For that one, we have A Complete Unknown. The other one is Conclave, Amelia Perez, Nickel Boys, and Sing Sing.
I'm gonna go with Conclave on that. Just because when it comes to adapted screenplay, again, that's your typical Oscar fodder. So I expect it to win. Although I am hearing really good things about that A Complete Unknown, the Bob Dylan flick. So
I've heard good things too.
but I'm gonna go with, I think Conclave will win that one just because it's the Oscar bait.
James Mangold needs a big win after Indiana Jones.
Right? So does Indy. Can he be nominated for being the Red Hulk?
Maybe next year.
Yeah, Kenny? Yes.
Yeah.
Will he? No. Yes.
Hey, Demi was nominated this year, so you can't say that Harry can't be.
Oh, I can. Harry insulted the Oscars.
Oh,
He will
okay.
never be nominated again.
Oh, really?
Did he?
I forgot about the episode. That's right. But it was uphill or something like that.
So they went from a pill to an injection. Oh,
Yep.
big stretch.
Modern. Yeah. Well, I've never told you the Witness story.
No.
Oh, back in when he was, because that's the only film he's ever been nominated for.
Okay.
And someone asked him about what's it like being among these other people being considered for Best Actor.
Yeah.
And he goes, it's not really a fair comparison because here I am being a cop in an Amish village and someone else is a knight doing this. And it's like, it's not really a
You
fair
told me
comparison.
this story, but it was in your old house and it was just the two of us on the show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
And then from that point on, he has never been nominated again.
But he's not wrong.
I don't know
No,
how you
he's
don't
not.
nominate him for Regarding Henry,
Right? Because it's the Oscars.
if anything.
I mean, he should have been nominated for Han Solo in The Force Awakens.
Yeah. Trust me. That was a hard act.
I'd give
itself.
it to him. That was a great comeback in that one.
That was his best rendition of that character, honestly.
I agree.
He just knew because he's on his way out. He'll go, I'll give it my everything.
Exactly.
I still liked his cameo in Rise of Skywalker.
That was cool. Unexpected and cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, James, what did you pick for adapted screenplay?
For the same reason of the original score, I went with Conclave.
Conclave.
Haven't seen any of them. Heard a lot of good buzz around it.
So this is interesting because that's what I picked. This is the second one all three of us picked. That
Yeah.
scares me a little.
It's because it's just got that Oscar bait smell to it, you know.
It's,
That's
I like
what it
Ralph
is for me.
Fiennes.
I do too.
You know, Ralph Fiennes. I don't think I've seen a really bad act from him.
Well,
Even
no.
Voldemort was good,
He's Rafe, the English patient.
or the Schindler's List dude. Okay, now we are on to best original.
we already did
Nope,
that.
I went the other way.
Yes.
Best director.
Oh yes.
Best
So-
director.
Honora. It's Sean Baker for Honora, Bradley Corbett for The Brutalist, James Mangold for A Complete Unknown, Jacques Audiard for Amelia Perez, and Coralie Farget for The Substance.
Yes.
Probably massacred those names.
I think it's pronounced Farget, but
Farget.
I could be wrong.
It's like Target.
I am going based on my favorite flick of that list, Sean Baker for Honora, because Honora is a really good flick. Like, it's fun. It's what you think you're getting when as that movie starts is not exactly, does not play out how you expect it at all.
Ooh, that's a good sign.
It does not play out in any sort of typical fashion.
I might have to see this.
I highly
Yeah,
recommend.
Same here.
Okay. James.
I went with the only one I've seen and the most unique, Coralie Farget, The Substance.
You went with The Substance.
Fargeet.
James T. That's one I went with too. But again, it's because it's the only one I've seen. And I'm really hoping it wins.
I think it's kind of an open race on that category. I think like Honora has won a few awards, but so of a couple of the other ones. Like the director category, I think is kind of spread out. So it's kind of
And it's the
a
category that
closer race
made
there.
Josh Brolin quit acting.
Really?
Well, he threatened to quit acting if Denis Villeneuve didn't get nominated for Best Director.
Oh,
And then Denis Villeneuve says he's going to fight him
Oh.
if he quits acting.
This just got interesting. This better be a pay-per-view. Alfonso says, "Yep, the director of The Substance. I don't type it."
He didn't type it because he didn't want to screw up the spelling.
Oh, that's smart thinking. All right, I want to put Alfonso in here too. Anytime anyone's given us a suggestion, I've jotted it down.
Sure.
So we'll see how close we all are. Okay, now we're getting into what they call the meat and potatoes.
Yeah.
Best supporting actor.
Acting.
Okay.
And for
Thank you.
this, we have Yura Bronsov or Borisov
Borisov.
for Menorah, Kieran Culkin for A Real Pain, Edward Norton for A Complete Unknown, Guy Pearce for The Brutalist, and Jeremy Strong for The Apprentice, which shocked me that was on there.
Because based on other awards and everything else, Kieran Culkin is taking this one. He is the front runner across the board. Kieran Culkin is going to win that award. I would like Yura Borisov from Menorah because he was great in that as well. But Kieran Culkin's taking it.
I need to look something up
What's that?
because there is a lot of controversy right now about Culkin in that nomination spot.
Really?
Well,
They're
think
saying
it's
he's-
argued that he's the lead? Well, that wouldn't be the first time.
I have kind of heard that, but it's Eisenberg directed the film. I think he might have even co-wrote it or wrote it. And so they are kind of co-leads to it. But I think it just goes as Eisenberg in the lead role because it's his movie. Like he made the movie. You know? I think that's the only reason why.
And see, I've not watched it. And then the other one is Zoe Saldana. Kieran Culkin, Zoe Saldana, and Ariana Grande's nomination are category fraud.
From what I understand, Zoe Saldana is kind of the shining star of the Emilia Perez movie. So her getting the nomination, it doesn't surprise me based on that what they say about that movie, but
Probably because the movie's not called whatever Zoe Saldana's character is.
well, she's nominated for supporting actors.
Yeah.
So
Is there a character, Amelia Perez?
yes,
Okay.
the main character,
So that's why they.
the one who's caused all the problems and why
Yeah.
she's no longer really considered in the running for it.
But see, just because you blow up on screen doesn't mean you're the lead.
Right.
If your character
know?
is supporting another character, you're the supporting.
Look at Brad Pitt. He blew up Thelma and Louise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was not immediately a lead.
No.
No.
In the case of Kieran Culkin, though, it really is. It's about him and Eisenberg, like they're two characters. They are co-leads to that film, really. But them putting him in the
Okay.
supporting actor spot, you know, even though he's technically the other lead to the film, I think that's the controversy there.
Maybe it was his choice.
I don't know.
That
Actors
would be
actors
something
have
to
done
look
that
into.
before where they've withdrawn their name from the acting because they believed it was an ensemble. There's one movie I'm thinking of, I just can't remember the name of it, where they refused to let them be nominated for like best lead actor because they believed everyone was of equal footing.
It could be.
There's a good argument there then,
Yeah.
because you're literally there supporting your other ensemble characters.
Mhm.
Right.
Okay. That's interesting. James, what is your pick
Oh,
for best supporting
I haven't
actor?
seen any of them, so I went with Guy Pearce for The Brutalist because he's my favorite actor out of those.
Because it's Guy Pearce.
Yeah, he's the actor I like the best out of that group.
Well, it's his second favorite actor behind Colin Farrell. So
Wow. Yeah.
No, but he's
Way behind.
he's up there. He's a great actor.
I like your Guy Pearce in a bunch of stuff. So
Alfonso says, okay, I got to watch that movie. Can you please repeat the title? That's that.
the Kieran Culkin one?
Yeah,
A
a real
Real
pain.
A Real Pain.
A real pain.
Yes. It's kind of like Stevel, A Real Pain. That's how you'll remember that title. God, I hope he's not watching. Right. I've only seen one on here, and I voted for that one. Jeremy Strong from The Apprentice,
Okay.
because he was freaking amazing.
Who was he in the movie?
Roy Cohen,
Oh, okay.
Trump's first lawyer who taught him to be Trump.
Mm.
And
The guy who ratted him out.
the first sign to me that he was good is I saw him and Sebastian Stan doing an interview,
Yeah.
right? And then I'm watching the movie looking for him, not realizing I'm seeing him.
Okay.
That's how much he transformed.
All right.
And one of the people involved in that whole thing, Roger Stone,
Yeah.
he actually said he watched the movie and he said it was like watching Roy Cohen all over again.
Oh,
Wow.
wow. All right.
Yeah. So it's like, I think he deserves it for that. Not to mention The Apprentice is actually a cool movie.
It's like watching The Penguin. I know that's Colin Farrell, but I still can't believe
Yeah,
it's Colin
yeah.
Farrell.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Yeah. He gets lost in those prosthetics, right?
Oh,
So-
yeah. I still remember when the Batman came out because I'm watching the trailers going, okay, I see the eyes, but I don't see anything
Yeah.
else.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely hard pressed to anybody who didn't know would not be able to say that's Colin Farrell.
Yeah. The Apprentice, like Devil's Advocate. No, The Apprentice is actually the Donald Trump story, but it only goes up to like 1985 or 4, just when he was about to write the book, The Art of the Deal.
Okay.
That's how far up
And it was
goes.
early Trump. I just didn't know where it got to.
Yeah. And Sebastian Stan killed it. Like, damn. That
Well, he is nominated in the lead actor category.
Was he?
So yes, he is.
I think so.
better have picked him.
He is nominated.
Oh, I didn't.
Well,
Okay.
you can change it.
Maybe. Depends on who I did pick. You'll see.
Oh, yeah, fair
Okay. So now we move on to Best Supporting Actress. For this, Monica Barbaro, A Complete Unknown, Ariana Grande for Wicked, Felicity Jones for The Brutalist, Isabella Rossellini for The Conclave, and Zoe Saldana for Amelia Perez.
Based on what Tally was telling me, Zoe Saldana is the front runner in the category, but I've also heard great things about Felicity Jones in The Brutalist, so I'm going to pick Felicity Jones.
Oh, look at you going against the curve.
Yes, even though I know who the buzz says is the front runner. Yeah, I hear really good things about Felicity Jones from that movie. So,
Have the Golden Globes happened yet?
yes,
Yes.
Did she win?
I'm not sure who won in the supporting category.
I will look that up as we go too.
The only actress I remember that Demi won for lead actress at the Golden Globes. So,
Her first acting award ever.
yep,
That blows my mind.
Yeah.
yeah,
I thought she deserved an award for Disclosure.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the kind of movie that gets ignored in these situations, even though they made you like they make you believe their heartbreak and whatnot.
I don't remember
As
if she
they go
got
through
nominated
that.
for G.I. Jane.
If she didn't, she should have. That's probably my favorite of her flicks for her full acting chops.
Yeah, she did a great job.
Okay, where is it here? Animated, non-English.
How much she went through training for
Yeah.
G.I. Jane, how much weight she lost and everything.
That one, yes.
The muscles.
Yeah.
Female actor, male actor.
God damn it. Now I want to watch G.I. Jane again.
Vigo's good in that one too.
Yeah. Oh, yes, he is.
Okay.
Such an asshole.
So you picked Felicity Jones. Felicity
Yes.
Jones did not win.
She did not?
No.
Okay.
I think we both know who won.
It was Zoe?
It was Zoe,
Okay.
and it was Kieran.
Okay. Yeah, I knew Kieran won.
Yeah.
He went in everywhere. So
Who is your best supporting actress?
I almost went with Felicity Jones just because I like her as an actress, but because I haven't seen any of these, I went with Isabella Rossellini because I feel she's the best actress out of that group.
That's a good pick. Again, I haven't seen that movie
Again,
either.
it's for Conclave, but
And that's one I wanted to see. I don't know why I didn't.
I wasn't thrilled about it because I'm like, well, I've seen The Two Popes. That was a good movie. It's just a movie about picking a new pope. But I suppose you get a strong enough script and acting chops, and you could make almost anything compelling.
Exactly. Enough gunfire. You got it.
Yeah.
I rode the wave on that one. I picked Zoe.
Why not?
I have zero desire to see that movie. But
Me either. I'm never
Me,
gonna watch it.
no, I'm not. Nope.
Not after everything I've been hearing, especially after today.
I still have Netflix, and I've been watching stuff on Netflix. But
Is it
I'm
on
not
Netflix?
watching. Yeah, it's a Netflix movie.
okay.
But yeah, I figured at least I'm gonna have one right. You know what I mean? Okay. Best actress. Which one? Yes, best actress. Here we go. We have Cynthia Erivo for Wicked, Carla Sofia Gaston for Amelia Perez, Mickey Madison for Honora, Demi Moore for The Substance, and Fernanda Torres for I'm Still Here. I'm Still Here. Didn't that movie come out a couple years ago with Joaquin
I
Phoenix?
don't think it's the same movie.
Different. I'm Still Here.
It's a different
okay.
movie, yeah.
So not
You're
only
thinking of one that was like another Dylan movie or something.
Yeah, where like 7 different actors played Dylan, and one of them was a woman.
Tilda Swinton.
Kate Blanchett.
Kate Blanchett, thank you.
Okay.
But yeah, okay.
I had zero desire to see that one too.
Who is your best actress?
The woman that I believe is the front runner, Mikey Madison for Honora. She is so good in it. Again, unexpected how that movie plays out. So her portrayal through it, she does her job well. All right, because there are moments where you're going to hate her. But that's the point of the story. That's the point of her character.
Interesting.
Nice.
All right, James, who did you pick?
I went with the only one I've seen, but also Demi Moore for The Substance, because she did a fantastic job.
Oh yeah.
I'm surprised though that Margaret Qualley didn't get nominated for Best Supporting Actress.
Yeah.
The one who played
A
the
little
younger
bit, yeah.
version.
Do you know who that is?
Andy McDowell's daughter. No, we went over this a couple weeks ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
we did, yes. Because that's right. Because I remember reading the interview with Demi, because she thought it was great because it's Andy McDowell's daughter, and Andy McDowell was with her in One Crazy Summer.
No.
No, St. Elmo's Fire.
St. Elmo's Fire.
There we go.
Yeah, that's true. St. Elmo's Fire. I haven't watched that in a long time. That's a good movie.
I have never watched it.
No,
I'm sure I watched
one of those
it once.
ones. I should, but I had just
the
haven't
movie
had it.
that started the Brat Pack term.
Yep.
So many good actors in that movie.
Oh, Alfonso said Demi for him as well.
Yeah.
She absolutely does deserve it, but I just Mikey Madison.
Haven't
is
seen Honora, so I can't.
Good.
Jason's out on his own. He could be the wild card and win it all.
Yeah, he could.
Or all of us are right. One of the two.
Yeah.
But you don't know. Not till March something.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to say 9th, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I know it's in March. I just don't know when. Okay, so we did best
Actress. We're in the best actor now.
Just a minute. I got to get rid of Alfonso's comment. There we go. And we are now on to best actor. These ones are Adrian Brody for The Brutalist, Timothy Chalamet for Complete Unknown, Coleman Domingo for Sing Sing. Why am I doing this accent all of a sudden? Rafe Fiennes, sorry, I said it wrong.
Hey.
Conclave, and Sebastian Stan for The Apprentice. Which, hint, spoiler alert, there's a really cool Bucky scene in Captain America. Just gonna say. Okay.
I'm not sure who the front runner is on this one, but I want to go with Timothy Chalamet just because I'm hearing about his portrayal of young Bob Dylan is really, really good. I don't think he's going to win it. I have a feeling it's going to probably be Rafe Fiennes, but because again, Oscar bait. But my pick is Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet. He's a great actor.
I love Timothy Chalamet. I really do.
He just kind of popped up all of a sudden for me, especially once the Dune movies came out.
Then you go back and watch, and it's like, holy shit, he was in that movie. He was in that because he was one of the younger. He was his son, McConaughey's son in Interstellar.
Yep, I did that with. Oh God, I can't even think of his name now. From Yellowstone, the head
Cole Hauser.
There we go.
Rip.
Yep.
I was watching.
He's the villain in Too Fast, Too Furious.
Too Fast, Too Furious. That's literally what I was watching.
And
like,
Dazed and Confused is the first movie I remember him from.
Yeah,
one
same
I
here.
haven't seen.
No.
No.
What?
I have watched that movie so many times.
I know it's iconic. So many people came out of it, and so many phrases came out of that movie. but no, I have not seen it yet.
Wow, that's surprising. Hey, Rob,
That's very.
give it a good honest watch.
Damn it, I don't have time.
That's a
You
good.
walked into that
It's a
one.
good movie. I have to throw it at you, man. It's one of Linklater's bests.
I know.
I gotta throw the card at you, man. I gotta.
I'm so swamped right now.
Oh, there's
I
no
will do
rush on it. There's no time limit on it. Just
I will do it though.
get it on your plate.
Yep, I will do it. Okay. James, who's your
He's
pick?
Rafe, the English patient. I won't-
I wonder if Rafe knows he's got theme music
Rafe
now.
Fiennes for Conclave. Haven't seen any of those, but I think he's the best actor out of those guys.
Yeah, go with the Oscar bait.
Oh, I'm getting called out by Marcel too. Funny movie. Come on. Seen it a few times. I know a lot of people have seen it multiple times.
I've watched it. I don't know how many times.
And I remember going back to it, and it's like, because the first time I saw it, nobody knew who Ben Affleck was. You go back and see, holy shit, it's Ben Affleck in a curly hair wig.
And nobody
'Cause you
knew who McConaughey was. That's his first movie.
That was his big one.
Yeah,
That's
McConaughey.
where all right started.
Yeah.
And Rory Cochrane as Slater.
Yep.
Yeah, there's like I know I have to watch it.
Mila
I
Jovovich,
know.
Joey Lauren Adams, Parker Posey,
Yeah.
Giovanni Ribisi, and his
not Giovanni Ribisi.
his sister's in it.
See,
Um,
I think the first thing I ever watched Parker Posey in is that
Nicky
Josie
Cat.
Josie and the Pussycats movie. Did you ever see that?
No.
Yes,
Oh,
it was okay.
But she has such an annoying voice. No. And then I saw her in Blade. It's like, oh my God, that's her real
She's
voice.
great in Blade Trinity.
Yeah, but like
But
that's all I can see now is that character.
I saw her in.
She's funny in Scream 3.
Yes.
There's a movie. It was like a Canadian indie kind of flick that I remember seeing on like the first choice the movie channel way back when, and it had her and the guy from Dharma and Greg. He was also on Criminal Minds.
Yeah, that dude.
That dude. And it was like about dating the dating scene in Toronto area. I can't remember the name of the movie, but that was the first movie I saw, and I'm like, I like this girl.
Is this Parker Posey?
Parker Posey. I want to say love is a drug or love and a gun or something. I could be wrong. Love was in the title, I'm pretty sure. But Thomas Gibson, that's his name.
There we go.
But then I saw her in Dazed and Confused and Blade Trinity. Yeah, she's great in Blade Trinity, but she's also in the Christopher Guest mockumentaries.
Sleep with Me?
Is that it?
1994.
Flirt.
Let me just check.
Party
here.
Girl. She did a lot of movies way back when.
She was a big like indie movie chick for a long time. Canadian, did a lot of Canadian flicks.
Parker Posey as Athena and Thomas Gibson as Nigel.
That must be it.
Sleep with
Meg
Me.
Tilly, Eric Stoltz. Yeah.
What's it called?
Sleep with Me.
I have it at
think
home.
that
I
was
haven't
the-
watched it yet, but it's the movie that apparently has like Tarantino in it doing the Top Gun is gay speech in it.
Quentin Tarantino as Sid.
Yeah.
Okay.
June Lockhart.
I just remember one particular
Joey
scene.
Lauren Adams is in this too.
I remember one particular scene between Parker Posey and Gibson because he's gay in it and she is considering trying women or something. And I just remember when she tells him that she's going out with a girl or something, you know, it's just gonna be muff diving in our apartment or something like that. Like
Can you see the screen?
Yep.
Yeah.
How do you make that big?
I
make that
forgot.
bigger.
I did not recognize that title. So
Yep. I think that's the one.
Oh,
that
Craig,
must be
Craig
it.
Sheffer.
Yes.
Don't see enough of him these days.
No, he just kind of.
Yeah.
that was the first movie I remember seeing her in. And then she started popping up everywhere for me.
Okay, so it's Rafe for you.
The English patient.
That's gonna be stuck in my head now. I went with.
Thank you, Billy Crystal.
I went with Sebastian Stan for The
Yeah.
Apprentice.
I'm not surprised.
Dude, when you watch this
No,
movie,
I haven't seen it, but
he looks like Trump, like legit. I kept trying to look and see if I could see any, latex but I couldn't. Which means it's either really good or it's just his face and he's making this face, and it was like
he's got the hair.
Oh, but
So
the hair
good.
you can buy at any carpet
Dr.
store.
Stevel has Trump hair. Okay, so now our finale, Best Picture, and I still don't understand why they went to 10 titles. Just to add more leaves to people's,
Yeah, it's just fluff. Yeah.
Oscar nominated. But we have Enora, The Brutalist, A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Amelia Perez, I'm Still Here, Nickel Boys, The Substance, and Wicked.
I'm hands down going with Enora.
Nora.
Yes, as much as The Substance is great. Dune Part 2 is a visual spectacle, but that definitely does not cover all the bases to be worthy of Best Picture.
No.
I was shocked it was on here. I got to be honest. Like, it's a good movie, but
It's fine. It's about as fine as part 1. But
And as good as Wicked may be to a lot of people, I can't see that also being a Best Picture worthy flick. But Enora just checks so many boxes for me.
yeah, I got to watch that.
I cannot recommend it enough. I'm not going to throw the card at you, but
You already did it.
I know. But I could throw it at him, but I won't. I won't. I'm just saying, highly recommend.
You're going to save that for something else?
Well, at this point, I don't know what else is going to come up. So,
Oh, fair enough.
Just in case. All right, James, what is your pick for Best Picture?
Well, Dune Part 2 is the one of the 2 movies I've seen on this list, and yeah, it's not worthy of being on this list as Best Picture. So the other one that I have seen, The Substance.
originality plays. It does.
Yeah.
It really does.
And that's literally what I picked because it's one of the 2 I've seen, with Dune 2 being the other one.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I guess I definitely hope it does, just because horror needs to break into this.
They do need to give it more of a fair shake. And the fact that it's up there, hey, they're finally getting eyes in that direction, but not enough for a lot of people. So,
Yeah. Oh, other James says Dune 2. He's going for Dune 2.
really? All right.
Like, it was good. I will give it that. I
still think Civil War should have been nominated.
but see, maybe this is where I am just, tearing apart my own drums, because I'm saying it shouldn't be stereotypical Oscar movies,
Mhm.
but yet I
No.
don't see Dune as an Oscar movie.
No.
So I'm
No, but had things gone the way people hoped they had, we would have had Joker 2 on this list. Had it gone the way people hoped it had, because Joker
What
got
people?
nominated for Best Picture.
did it.
I'm pretty sure.
The original
and-
Joker did, yes.
Yeah, and Horizon, American Saga Chapter 1, Kevin Costner Western. Ordinarily, you'd think it would be up for this.
That one, yeah.
And I think it deserves to be, but it tanked.
Marcel said Dune was done decades ago. It's fine then, not this time. But then
Oh.
James said it's the only one I've seen. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I can honestly say the latest rendition of Dune is way better than the David Lynch version for me.
I tried to watch the David Lynch one. It was too weird.
And see, I've seen the David Lynch one, and it's good. But this one, I just feel, and it's only because of the time. We can do so much more to make
Mhm.
things look so much more realistic.
Yep.
That you get deeper into the story.
Yes.
That's, I think, the only difference.
That is a big factor for me, yes.
Because if you're watching little hand puppets come up and that's a sandworm, no.
Hey, how you doing?
Yep. I bought it with Yoda because I wanted to. Okay. That's where we'll leave that one. Okay, so those are our picks.
Yes.
And I guess we will see how close we get. Oscar night. Sunday, March 2nd.
Well, so I guess.
Ooh,
so I guess.
shit. So yeah, we're going to be late on the Razzies.
Yeah. So we'll announce the winners and then or losers, and then we say, "Oh, I got it wrong. I picked this. I got it right. I picked this." I guess. Unless
Yep.
you want to.
Avoid looking at the Razzies, and we'll cover the Razzies after the fact and just see. Maybe I'll write mine. I'll pick mine and I'll put them in an envelope.
Should we do? Mail it to the Movie Madhouse Gmail.
Okay.
Make your list, mail it. I'll do the same thing. And that way all 3 of them will sit there
Yes.
and we can't touch them.
Okay.
So let's get our list in before the end of the month,
Yep.
because the Razzies are always the night before the Oscars, right?
I thought it was the Spirit Awards.
No, they have their own little ceremony.
No, I
somewhere.
know they do, but one of the I thought it was the Independent Spirit Awards that were the night before.
No, I'm pretty sure it's the Razzies. If it's not the night before, it's the night after, just like the nominations.
You're probably right.
Let me see here. When?
And I know Lady Gaga doesn't think that it deserves the Razzie nominations that Joker 2 got.
I don't think it does either.
March 1st. Yep. It's literally the day before.
Okay.
I got Rebecca to watch it. She didn't like it.
I still haven't pulled the trigger on it.
She still loves the first one, and so do I. But I like the second one a lot. And I know I'm in the minority.
James is asking if we have a show next week. No, not next Monday because it's the last week of the month. So we'll be at GME on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Game night.
Last Tuesday of every month, off to the GME.
Yep.
And I am trying to find the list of nominees.
I had to go to Dark Horizons.
Yeah. You know what? I'm just going to do this. Razzie nominations. Okay. Oh, it's listing. I don't.
You want me to just pull it up?
Maybe. Has anyone accepted a Razzie in person? Yes. That one I know the
Halle
answer
Berry.
Yeah, Halle Berry notoriously did.
to. Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock. What did she lose it for?
Something about Steve.
Yes, all about Steve.
All about Steve.
The one she did with Bradley Cooper.
That movie was funny.
I just brought up Wikipedia about the Golden Raspberries.
Yeah.
Who do you think has the most Razzies?
Ever?
Yes.
Oh, is it Catwoman?
The first ceremony started in 1981. So since 1981 to now, who has won the most Razzies?
I'm gonna guess Catwoman. But
Uwe
I'm-
Boll.
But I'm probably wrong.
Nope.
Is this a person?
Okay,
or a
it's
movie?
an actor.
Oh,
It's an actor.
Oh, jeez.
I have no
Halle
idea.
Berry.
Nope. It's a man.
Oh,
It's an actor. It's a man.
Keanu Reeves.
Nope.
I don't know.
He's also, I'm pretty sure, been Oscar nominated.
Well, yeah.
Harrison Ford.
Halle Berry had Oscar and Razzie.
Sylvester Stallone.
Oh,
Oh,
James just posted that slide.
Yep. He's got 12. 12 Razzies in his since 81.
worst picture.
Dang.
You want me to run them down?
Actually, I just got it here in front of me now.
Oh, okay.
The worst picture nominees are Borderlands, Joker 2, Madam Web, Megalopolis, and Reagan. There was a movie about Reagan?
Yeah.
No.
I did not even know that.
Nope.
Dennis Quaid.
I might have to watch that. That could be interesting.
2, 3. I saw 4 of the 5 movies
Um,
on that list.
I've seen one.
I don't think I've seen any.
Okay. Worst actor Jack Black for Dear Santa, Zachary Levi for Harold and the Purple Crayon, Joaquin Phoenix for Joker 2, Dennis Quaid for Reagan, and Jerry Seinfeld for Unfrosted.
I have seen 3 of the 5 there.
Really?
Unfrosted was funny.
I've seen one again.
This is where I thrive.
I said, I love the bad movies. I saw Dear Santa and I thought that was fun.
I saw most of Dear Santa.
Like
And it was fun.
It's not Oscar worthy by any stretch, but it's not horrible.
It was a
I
fun
haven't
holiday
watched-
movie.
Any of the worst picture nominees.
Okay. Worst actress Kate Blanchett for Borderlands, Lady Gaga for Joker 2, Bryce Dallas Howard for Argyle. Okay, that one I agree with. Dakota Johnson for Madam Web, and Jennifer Lopez for Atlas.
I saw 3 of these movies. I started to watch Argyle, but I had to go back to work or something.
I want to because I like Matthew Vaughn, but I know that it's not one of his best efforts.
I
So
watched it and I want that time back.
Oh,
so
really?
That's
bad.
what I keep hearing.
Yeah.
I have not seen any of these movies. None.
No, James said, "Hey, I like Madam Web."
I did not.
Marcel said, "Seen most of those." Yep. Okay, worst supporting actor: Jack Black for Borderlands, Kevin Hart for Borderlands. Oh my God, Shia LaBeouf for Megalopolis, Tahar Rahim for Madam Web, and John Voight for Megalopolis, Reagan, Shadowland, and Strangers.
I
That's a lot of hate there.
think there's Well, there's technically how many movies here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Technically, there's 7 movies.
That's impressive.
I've seen all of them except Reagan, Shadowland, and Strangers. Megalopolis is just weird. Shia LaBeouf is not a bad part of Megalopolis. Megalopolis is just weird.
Tally was so disappointed in Megalopolis.
Really?
Oh yeah. He's like, it's Scorsese doing his big passion project, and he was
No,
so
it was
disappointed.
Coppola.
Or Coppola, whatever.
But it was.
Tally's like, it's a big passion project, and he was so disappointed.
It is so out there.
I know my pick for supporting actress. Because we have Ariana DeBose for Argyle and Craven the Hunter, Leslie Ann Down for Reagan, Emma Roberts for Madam Web, Amy Schumer for Unfrosted, and FKA Twigs for The Crow.
I'm gonna pick that one right now.
That's mine.
Just because of on principle.
Yep.
Just 100%.
100%.
Principle.
Worst director. S.J. Clarkson for Madam Web, Francis Ford Coppola for Megalopolis, Todd Phillips for Joker 2, Eli Roth for Borderlands, and Jerry Seinfeld for Unfrosted.
I've seen all of those.
Really?
Yeah.
And then here we go. These are the ones I like. Worst screen combo. These weird little things they put together.
Yeah.
Any 2 obnoxious characters, but especially Jack Black, Borderlands. Any 2 unfunny comedic actors, Unfrosted. The entire cast of Megalopolis, Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga for Joker 2, and Dennis Quaid and Penelope Ann Miller as Ronnie and Nancy.
Reagan's the only one I haven't seen for that.
Worst prequel, remake, ripoff, or sequel. Oh, The Crow.
On principle. Boom. Right there.
Joker 2, Craven Hunter, Mufasa, and Rebel Moon Part 2.
I've seen all of those. Rebel Moon Part... I haven't seen Mufasa. Rebel Moon Part 2 was my second favorite of last year.
And we have the last one. Looks like the last one here. Worst screenplay. Joker 2, Craven the Hunter, Madam Web, Megalopolis, and Reagan. I'm writing in The Crow.
Seen all but Reagan.
Yeah, right in ballot.
Yep.
I'll be curious to see who they give the Redeemer Award this year, though.
That would be cool.
I would half expect it to be Demi.
I'd like to see.
Yeah.
I have to think she's probably been nominated for a Razzie back in the day. So for her to come back and then get a Golden Globe this year, I could see that being a redeemer.
I'd like to see which award makes them backpedal this year. Well, remember they gave like one of the worst actor awards to like a young girl.
Yes, they gave it to a little kid.
And she got upset, and so they had to apologize, and they took it back.
Yeah, they won't be nominating kids ever again.
Yeah.
Oh. Yes, Demi Moore has been nominated and won a Razzie Award.
Yeah, so I could see her being their redeemer. They haven't announced any nominees.
Was that for Striptease?
It doesn't say.
I think so. I
Or
thought
Charlie's
Striptease.
Angels.
It says won worst actress at the 18th Golden Raspberry Awards.
So 18th would have been 99.
Underneath, it said won worst supporting actress at the 2004 Razzie Awards for her role in Charlie's Angels.
That movie sucks.
Co won the worst screen couple in the 17th Raspberry Awards with Burt Reynolds.
That was Striptease.
That was Striptease. So whatever it was the year after Striptease.
I don't know what that would have been.
Co-won worst screen couple at the 18th. Oh, here we go. 18th Golden Raspberry Awards with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Huh?
Hell was she in with Jean-Claude?
What? Say what?
All right, I gotta know. Demi Moore and Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. It is called The Quest.
She was in that?
Apparently she was.
That was the movie Jean-Claude Van Damme directed.
He also directed the movie. Yep.
Roger Moore was in that one.
Yep.
That wasn't.
Oh, that's right. I never did watch it because it looked like it was just going to be like a bad kind of ripoff on the Bloodsport idea or something. That's what it looked like from the trailers.
I mean, it was like fighters taken to an island as like an elimination thing. It was okay.
Generic story. Yeah.
It's very forgettable, but I don't remember Demi Moore in there.
Marcel said Borderlands was good. My daughter and I saw it. Are you guys seeking help for your alcoholism? Because like I'm just curious.
Yeah, I haven't pulled the trigger on Borderlands. Something tells me that it might be fun, but
it was okay, just barely.
It's fun, but the people who made it didn't play the game a whole lot.
I don't think they ever played it. I got to be 100% honest. They had people in the room that have read articles about the game and the characters, and then they made their own story.
But what
Okay.
they did was kind of fun.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I really had to pull myself out of it
Yeah.
to enjoy it
Okay.
because I wanted to watch a Borderlands movie.
Mm.
It's not what I was watching.
Okay.
And I had to train my brain to just watch what I was
And
watching.
they also had to what they like they had to take it from like a hard R down to a PG.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's going to definitely hurt it. Yes.
Yeah.
And he says, we go to the movies a lot. That's not stopping the alcoholism. I know they serve alcohol there. Real life story of Mortal Kombat, The Quest. Just what we needed. A real life story of Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Get over here. Let me see. But yeah, that's all I see for her nominations for the Golden Razzies.
Okay. I can see her possibly
that's
getting a
right.
Redeemer this year then.
Yeah, she's nominated a lot.
She's not in the Quest.
Oh, she's not?
No.
It says they were a couple. Co won worst screen couple at the
I
18th Golden
think-
Raspberry Awards.
I
with
think
Jean-Claude
she
Van
won
Damme.
it for one movie and he won it for this movie.
Then why did the Quest come up when you searched them together?
Hey,
Doesn't
remember
make-
the TV series? Not if I can help it.
What TV series?
The Mortal Kombat TV series.
There was a TV series?
Oh, yeah, there was.
Yeah.
I do not recall.
Mortal Kombat. See, Marcel
I think
said
it was in the 90s or early 2000s
Yeah.
or something.
What?
I think it was like Kindred.
Ah,
You know, it was there.
well, no, the only reason Kindred ended is because the lead actor died in a motorcycle accident.
Well, no, and everybody hated it.
Oh, I liked it. Me and my friends, we were all vampire fans. We loved it.
Dude, are you kidding me? It opens with vampires running across the roof in the daylight.
We liked the show.
Uh-huh.
We did.
Uh-huh.
We did.
I'm so sorry for you.
And Jeff Kober was awesome in
Jeff
it.
Kober was freaking
And the
amazing.
fact that I was
in
able
that
to call him out on that when we saw him in London, and he's like, "Whoa, you remember that?
movie. Yep.
That and Tank Girl."
Holy
Yep.
shit. She won she got a Razzie for worst actress for G.I. Jane
What?
What?
Oh, wait, I remember that nomination.
That's bullshit.
and The Juror
The Juror, too?
and Striptease.
Because damn, The Juror's
Yeah.
good.
Worst screen couple for Striptease.
Okay,
Worst actress, no, nominated for worst actress.
I can't
for
say anything much about the other ones, but G.I. Jane, hell no.
worst,
great in
worst,
G.I.
worst
Jane.
screen couple with for Scarlet Letter for Demi Moore and either Robert Duvall or Gary Oldman. That was 1996. That might have been no, that was a nominee. I don't care. She didn't deserve that for G.I. Jane.
No, absolutely not. Damn it. I'm watching G.I. Jane tomorrow.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, there must have been something wonky because I just pulled up the 18th Golden Raspberry Awards
Uh-huh.
and it says double team, worst screen combo, Jean-Claude Van Damme and Dennis Rodman.
Oh, that's weird. That is a weird
Might have
glitch.
been a glitch. Yeah.
See, I acknowledge that Double Team is not a great movie, but it was fun.
That's better than The Quest.
An interesting concept to it with the whole
And it had Mickey Rourke.
and Mickey Rourke in a badass villain role.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it's cheesy, but the concept of them like hiding these supervillain people, like these super criminal mastermind type people on a secluded island and having them analyzing the political scenes and whatnot, you know, it was a good concept. I would have actually made for a neat premise for a TV show or something.
Yeah.
Yes, Rodman was not great in it, and it's not Van Damme's best work, but it was a fun flick.
Yeah, I don't even see her
What
name
was it?
listed here. I don't know what that search was doing.
That is
Dennis
weird.
Rodman did okay he had a solo movie.
Simon Says
Simon Says that was not bad.
that came out just after Double Team.
Yeah, that
And
was
a lot of people thought it was the same character.
I thought it was better than Double Team. I thought it was a pretty good movie, as
Never watched
opposed to the other Simon Says movie with Crispin Glover, which is one of the worst things ever made.
Yeah. Literally, the only thing she's here for is worst actress for G.I. Jane.
Ugh.
That's weird.
There's no combo or team or
That's a weird glitch then.
worst screen couple. They are John Voight and the animatronic Anaconda in Anaconda. Steven Seagal and his guitar in
I
Fire
like-
Down Below.
I liked Anaconda.
George Clooney and Chris O'Donnell in Batman and Robin.
Oh, I
Yeah,
still can't
yeah.
make it through that.
Sandra Bullock and Jason Patrick in Speed 2.
Yeah.
And Dennis Rodman and Jean-Claude Van Damme in Double
Speed
Team.
2 gets unfair hate just because how good Speed was.
Well, yeah. If you're not as good as the original, you're not good.
Right.
Yeah, but you're not bad necessarily. You got Willem Dafoe in
Are
there.
you like Wreck-It Ralph over there?
Willem Dafoe as a cartoon villain.
I'm bad, and that's good. Rob, Google is broke. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it is. Google is broke.
It does fail sometimes.
All right. So we will send in our emails
Yes.
and lock in our votes for the Razzies.
Yes.
And then we'll do our
We can do the Razzie follow up afterwards.
show.
We can do the Razzies and the Oscars, like who won the Oscars. We can brush over that all in the same episode.
Because literally it'll be the third.
I could probably complete all the movies that they're nominated for Razzies faster than I could for the Oscars.
Well, yeah, considering at least 2 of the Oscar movies are over 3 hours long. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've seen most of the Razzie movies.
I haven't seen any.
I've seen a few of them. Like I'm in your boat. I've seen a fair.
I
I've seen
haven't.
more of those than I have the Oscar ones.
Have not pulled the
Yeah.
trigger on Madam Web or Craven or Joker 2. No, I haven't brought myself to do it.
Man, where is it?
Well, I would recommend Joker 2 and Craven, even though a lot of people don't like Joker 2. I would give Madam Web at you as a morbid curiosity because the people in the movie don't do a terrible job acting and the movie looks good, but you're just like, okay, you're going to explain this later, right?
Please.
This doesn't make sense. That it's bad writing and maybe not bad writing in terms of dialogue, but story
A
structure
bad story.
and director. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
And there we go. I just dropped the nominees into our chat.
okay.
So
Cool.
Logic.
yes. All right. We've gone over.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Well, that was fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now I can't wait for the Razzie one.
Yes.
All right. So remember next week, Tuesday, the GME.
Yes.
Maybe I'll wait.
Let's get our game on.
That's where we'll announce our last, well, not our last, but our next celebrity guest for CKX. So we'll announce it that night at the show.
Oh,
Cool.
okay. All right.
Yeah. Oh, what's this? Oh, Marcel said, cool. See you at the GME. And I couldn't stand Joker 1. Then 2 came.
Didn't like Joker 1?
How could you not like Joker?
If he
1?
was
Remember,
going in thinking it was a comic book movie,
Maybe he'll love
if
Joker
he
2.
goes in there drinking like he has,
Yeah,
too, that's I've got Marcel as a raging alcoholic now.
He'll probably love Joker 2. Oh,
With enough beer, you'll love everything.
yeah.
That's how I got married the second time. All right. For another week at the Movie Madhouse, I'm Rob.
I'm James.
Jason.
We'll see y'all later.
Rafe,
Bye.
the English patient.
Shut up! It's a man!